Hello, my name is Ben, and this is a quick tutorial about playlists in Pro Tools. First off, what is a playlist? A playlist essentially allows you to record multiple times for the same track without having to record over anything you've already recorded. As most of the time you'll be recording humans, they tend to make mistakes. With playlists, it means you can record multiple takes without getting rid of your previous tracks. This means that if the singer has a really good verse but makes a mistake in the chorus in the first playlist, on the second take, if they get the chorus right, you can comp the two tracks together instead of needing to do both parts again and going take after take until they get it 100% right. So, how do we do this? Well, this arrow here, next to the track name, brings up the playlist menu. So there's New, Duplicate, or Delete Unused. Under this line here, you can see any playlists that already exist for that track. So, if we hit the New Playlist button, it creates a new blank playlist. So you can see that's now number 3. If we go to a playlist that already has information on it, and we go Duplicate, it will then create a new playlist with the information on the previous playlist copied onto this new one. So if the vocalist has a really good verse and they want to keep that for the rest of the recording session, you can just duplicate the new playlist so that that verse will always be there for the next playlist. Now, as we can see on this acoustic track, we've already had a couple of playlists, so we can select through those by just clicking on them here. So the first one's blank, second one, third one, or instead of looking at them that way individually, we can look at all of them. If we go to this waveform button down here, click on that, come up here to playlists, and then it'll show all the playlists for that track like so. Now if we change the playlist that appears in this top section here, so go to our top blank one, you can see that the playlists then organize themselves down the bottom here, and they rotate through. So we can have a listen to each of these individual playlists by pressing the solo button. So if we press the solo button here for our second playlist and have a listen to that. Alright, so we can hear on that track that note there, the first half of it was good, but just that note there was a little bit off. So what we can do is if we select this first part here, the part that was good and that we want to keep, you can either copy and paste, or if we press this up arrow here next to the solo button, it will then copy this information we selected up over the top of whatever's on your top playlist. So that's why we went through and selected the first blank one so that we don't override any other data. So if we come down here and have a listen to our first playlist for the second half. Alright, so we can hear with that playlist, that second half doesn't have the dodgy note in it. So same thing, if we select that and either copy and paste or by pressing this arrow up here, it then brings it up to our top playlist. So now if we have a listen to all of that, that's the sound that we want to have. So that is a very quick and basic run through of playlists on Pro Tools. Happy recording.